Here's the timeline, right? We're about to do some positive manifestation. In 6 months' time, when this new channel is thriving, and my main channel is thriving, and you've hit 1 million subs already, and we're just out to eat at fucking Carbone, some fucking pasta with our beautiful ladies, our beautiful women.
Yeah, maybe on the sidewalk because you can't get a fucking reservation.
Yeah, listen, we're gonna put it in 6 months in advance. And you know what we're gonna do, Phil? We're gonna say, life like this sure is great, isn't it, Phil? Oh, you betcha, Vinny. You're gonna take a bite of that pasta, and things are gonna be good. All right?
All right.
I'm very excited. Big things, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sunday Sauce. You already know what it is. Your grandmother's favorite podcast. It's Vinny, it's Phil. We're recording this day of. It's currently May 15th. It's a Sunday. I got some hairs on me. I'm not gonna lie, Phil. I'm feeling sleepy today. You're gonna have to definitely carry this episode, put some pep in my step.
It's all good. I'll put you on my back and I'll take us into glory.
You know, I don't want to be a subprimal today. You know, I want to really get that
primals,
serious primal energy. Just wake the fuck up. And you're Green Social Blade Phil, so I know you must be in a fucking fantastic mood. Although I know you don't want the numbers to consume your life. I mean, Green Social Blade Phil, the dude's climbing the mountains. He's killing it.
Are you calling me Green Social Blade Phil?
It's the new official nickname. I won't say it again. I already said it like 3 or 4 times.
Why, did you check recently, or are you just you're aware?
I've been creeping. For those that don't know, Social Blade is a website that allows you to see YouTubers' analytics, their daily sub growth, their viewership, and I'm just saying, green is good, red is bad. Philion's on that green hill right now.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to get the numbers too into my head, but I haven't released a video in like over 2 weeks, so.
It's fine, dude. Because that Jared Leto video is just fucking dummy-o-p.
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude. I love when I fucking check my friend's Social Blade and everything is just super green and positive and things are feeling good. It's awesome. And listen, I know we say we don't like to get caught up in the numbers, but, you know, when things are good, it's nice to just soak it in like a sponge.
You know, I will say it hasn't been like making me like happy like it used to, I guess, or like elated. I don't know. It's just like
you're used to it by now. You're just like, oh, more success, whatever. Whatever. No. It's another Tuesday. You know what are you gonna do?
Milestones are cool. Like 700K will be cool.
Yeah. And you're growing like what? 20K a month right now, around there.
What, subs?
Yeah.
I think it was like it's almost 30K in the last month, but I don't know if it's fair to like do that because.
Will it be consistent for the next couple months? We'll see. But that's sick, dude. Because that Millie's right around the corner.
No, it's not.
I'm going to pick you up. We're going to listen to a Millie by Lil Wayne. And we're going to drive through Strong Island, top down. I don't even have a convertible, but we're going to take the top off.
Dude. No, go ahead.
Nah, it's all you.
Have you been on Twitter in the last 24 hours?
I have been on Twitter a little bit. I was watching some of the fight recaps from
There we go. The Creator Clash.
Creator Clash. I gotta say, dude, it was pretty hype from the clips that I saw.
From what I think, it's the best boxing event that a YouTuber has thrown on yet. In terms of sheer like just like moments. Because
fun times, clippable moments.
Just like it's just a good time because you have creators that people like actually care about who are like, you know, morally for the most part good people, as opposed to, you know.
Well, the whole event was for charity, right? So that's awesome.
Yeah, everyone was doing it for charity. There was like a lot of funny memes. Like Airsoft Fatty was the national anthem. Did you see that?
I think I did see that actually.
Did you see Dad?
I was just going to bring that up. This dude came out like a bull. He was like a bull in a china shop, bro. He was destroying everybody. Well, the one guy that he fought.
Swinging. Yeah, he fought Matt from, what is it, Super Mega?
I couldn't tell you. I just know he ate that guy up, man. It was crazy. And that dude just had dad energy.
Yeah, I know.
He had dad strength.
The fights were all like pretty good. Like you had Dad versus Matt Watson, and it was over in 22 seconds. Like that's like a cool fight. Like whatever.
Yeah.
You had Harley versus Aaron.
Yeah.
And that was just like a really hyped fight because Harley was being trained by Sam Hyde. I don't know if you know who that is.
No. It sounds familiar, though.
Well, just that fact alone was just like, the internet went wild over it because Sam Hyde basically used to have a show on Adult Swim. It got yanked off for being, too anti-PC. And iDubbbz made a documentary on Sam Hyde, and Sam Hyde wasn't allowed to be at this event, or even he wanted to fight at the event, but he's too much of a wild card, or at least that's what Ian said. Mm-hmm. But he was able to train Harley, so like he was kind of involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had skin in the game.
Exactly. And then you had
that fight, though. Just to cap that off, that was a great fight. Right after it ended, they hugged each other, which I thought was a really cool moment. There was, from what I saw, there was really no like animosity.
Yeah, no.
In this event, like everyone was just there to have a good time, put on a show, raise some money for charity, and like that's really cool, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then you
I could be wrong. I think I saw iDubbbz at the weigh-in be like, "You're gonna die tomorrow." Like it was just very like silly, like trash talk that clearly wasn't real trash talk, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's no bad blood between any of the creators.
Yeah, which was awesome.
People do have a bone to pick with Dr. Mike, though.
He threw like a little sucker punch, right?
Little cheap shot, yeah.
It was like let's touch gloves, and the second they touched gloves, he was like threw a fucking punch.
But apparently Ian lasted I think 5 rounds and never got knocked down, which was like people were really like, I guess, proud of him because he fought like a dog. Like,
yeah, like the doctor was way bigger, right, than he was.
Bigger, stronger, faster. Dr. Mike literally said in like one of the first interviews, he's like, "Yeah, I've been boxing for 10 years."
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So the fact that he even went up against someone with 10 years of experience is sick. Dude, I'm telling you, man, we gotta get into the boxing scene. This ain't over.
I'm too OP, dude. I'm too OP.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think I should be your towel boy. And we'll get you a sick trainer.
Too OP. No, you have to go in the ring.
I gotta go in the ring?
Yeah.
Listen, is it my time to bring out the fucking flying squirrel? That would be my name, Vinny the Flying Squirrel.
Dude, I would need an opponent that is like
Jake Paul.
A big boy.
Jake Paul.
I think
you might be the only man on earth that could defeat him. Because he's gonna go on a fucking tirade and beat everybody. I'm telling you right now.
He's like the Ash Ketchum, yeah.
He's got to catch them all. He's got to just give everybody these L's. But Philion, when he arises from the shadows, you think your social blade is green now? You knock out Jake Paul? We're talking fucking zombie green social blade. Forget it.
I know. I'm trying to think of, you know, it was a crazy fight?
The girls that fought was sick, dude.
Minx and the TikToker? Yeah.
That was a crazy fight. And one of the girls was just like smiling. Yeah, the whole time. She was just like laying this girl out, smiling. Yeah, it was cool. I honestly wish I would have watched like the entire thing. I was out last night getting some drinks though. And I wasn't home, so I couldn't watch it like live if I wanted to. But the clips afterward was good. You
know, it was a crazy fight. The Graham Stephan versus Michael Reeves. Did you see that one?
I don't think I did. No.
That was the lightweight one. Michael Reeves is like the engineer YouTuber who's got like, he'll fucking make a robot to like.
Yeah, I think you told me about him in previous podcast episodes.
And then Graham Stephan?
I definitely know. He's the investor guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know that name for sure.
They fought well, but Michael Reeves, wonky slushed. And then Alex Ernst versus Ryan McGee was just like a fucking slugfest.
I think I saw that one. How long was the event in total, do you know? Or did you just watch clips as well?
I just watched clips, but like I'm pretty sure I watched the results of every fight. Like,
yeah, I want to watch like the post-fight interviews and all that. That's always my favorite thing after these fights. Also, Wade Concept was commentating.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Wade. That was really
Critical,
cool.
Wade, Esfand, and I forget the other two, but
dude, is Critical. I think we've talked about this before, but you know me and my fucking memory with certain things. I can't remember shit. Is he like the same height as me?
Yeah, he's short.
He's short, right?
Yeah.
Yo, fellow short king. Yo, it's Short King Spring, baby. We're all out here.
It just seemed like a fun.
The tall guys. You guys are washed up. It's time for the Short Kings to take over, my guy.
It seemed just like a fun event because like every fucking creator like went and they were just like broing it out.
Yeah, no, it definitely looked very cool. Maybe we'll put on like a PokeTuber fight.
Yeah.
There's enough of us to put on a whole event.
I saw such a. I'm sorry, I just got to put this on blast. This guy was like, "Hey, Creator Clash, if you do jujitsu next year, I'm all in."
Jiu-jitsu fights. It'll open it up to all MMA.
Dude, the fucking memes of jujitsu just get me every time. Where it's like, "Let's fight, bro," and then it just cuts. It's like a picture of the guy on the floor with his legs open. Like,
dude, jujitsu is savage though. If you become really good at it,
fuck
bro,
that shit.
You could wrap someone up in a fucking pretzel.
Yeah, put their nuts in your face.
Bro, I'm just telling you right now, when I start fighting, when I start learning how to fucking, it's all over. It's gonna be sick.
Like all these events make boxing seem fun.
Boxing is cool and it's great cardio. You'll get fucking shredded. You get diced like a Julius salad.
Yeah, people were roasting iDubbbz in comparison to Dr. Mike, and Anissa, who's like iDubbbz' wife, I guess, is into fitness, and was like, they're like the same body fat percentage, but because Dr. Mike was cutting and iDubbbz was bulking. First of all, they weren't the same body fat percentage, but
there's no way. Yeah, I saw iDubbbz' physique with Dr. Mike's physique. Dr. Mike was pretty shredded, right?
Yeah, but people were roasting iDubbbz, saying like he's fat and comparing him to Deji and shit. It's like, Anissa was right in the fact that you can't get, like, it just basically, Logan Paul's physique for his fucking boxing match is so out there in terms of.
He was fucking huge.
Like,
Hey, listen, Phil, what's your physique gonna look like when you get in that fucking ring?
I'm gonna take the, what's his name?
3 gallons of milk a day.
Yeah,
just where you just gain an absurd amount of fucking weight. You just go full on heavyweight match.
What's that guy's name? The best boxer in the world right now.
The best boxer in the world.
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. Yeah, the peak.
I want that physique.
Male form. Dude, that guy's
fucking
so
refrigerator.
You know, he retired.
I don't blame him.
After his last fight, he's like, I got the money, I got the fame, I got the respect. I'm out of here.
Did you see the clip where he was like roasting?
Good impression. Holy shit.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty solid.
Did you see the clip of him roasting Tommy? He's like, mate, don't go to those bars, mate. Go home to your girl.
Nothing good happens in the bars, Tommy. Go home.
Yeah.
He's right, though. Nothing good happens at the freaking bars.
Go see
home,
your women.
Get cozy, relax.
The bars aren't doing you any good, Tommy.
I went to this rooftop, like,
you're going to the bars
place last night. Well, listen, it was a very sad evening, right? We sit down. Actually, ended up being a great evening, but it was sad initially because I had one mission last night, bro. I wanted a fucking Caesar. If you watched the previous episode with right? We were talking about Caesars and how much I love them, and they're a big thing here in Canada. We sit down. Kylie goes to order one drink. They don't have any left. She goes to order a second drink. They don't have any left. I go to order a Caesar. They don't do Caesars on any day but Sunday. And we had this moment where we sat there. We were like, yo, should we find a new spot? But we had already sat down. We were cozy. We had a nice table. The place looked very beautiful. We were like, fuck it. Let's just stay. But yeah, couldn't get my Caesar. 2 drinks that Kylie wanted on the menu they didn't have. And it was like how the fuck do they not have 3 fucking things? It was, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation like that.
It's the clam juice, you know?
It was that Clamato juice, bro. Well, he said they make the Caesars fresh every Sunday. So listen, I guess they only do it for Sunday. And you know what? That's their protocol and that's cool. I just wish I knew ahead of time. I ended up getting some sort of like sour drink. But it was really good. And I've realized, bro, in my old age, I'm a lightweight these days, man. Forget it. I drink one and a half drinks, and I'm fucking head in the clouds, just vibing.
I had a pretty chill weekend. I didn't go out to any bars. Just been cleaning the house and buying furniture and shit. But I have been going on some YouTube deep dives.
Oh, shit. Yeah?
Well, not like YouTube. I've just been watching. There's some crazy fucking content out right now.
Like good stuff or crazy, like scratch your head, what the hell's going on here? Okay, fill me in.
No, I feel like the caliber of YouTube content is on one aspect like nuts, and on the other aspect, like, I mean, we have this conversation all the time. But first, let me get to my first point.
Yes.
This video, 9 million views in 24 hours. Okay.
Tell me the title and tell me what the thumbnail is.
I pranked America's most racist man by Nico Omilana.
Wait, I think I saw an article about this on online. He like interviewed the leader of the KKK or some shit. Right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
and
I did hear about this.
So basically,
He's from England, this guy, right?
Yeah, he's from the UK, mate.
Yeah.
So he makes really good videos. A couple months in between each upload. Like, for example, one of his other videos is he ran for mayor in like one town in England and won because all of his YouTube subscribers backed him up and voted.
Fucking funny, bro.
And he has like the dumbest glasses on and shit, basically just making a mockery of like the dumb fucking institutions that exist. Mm-hmm. But there's this town in Arkansas that is, I think it's called like Harris or Harrisburg. Harrisburg might be in South Africa. That's Johannesburg. I don't know geography. Okay, don't come for me. I think it's called Harris.
Okay.
But basically, it's known as like the most racist town in America because a bunch of YouTubers go there or reporters have gone there in the past and they're super, just like white supremacist, hate black people. They're all like deep roots in the KKK. Yeah, just they're deep. There's deep roots with like Confederacy and the KKK there. A lot of like the original meetings and shit are held in this town.
That's fucking
so
wild.
people will go there and just troll it, right? Mm-hmm. So he goes there. You didn't watch it, right?
No.
Okay, so he goes there and he pretends that he's from the BBC, which is like also double entendre, like big black cock, right?
Okay.
So he like scopes out the town. He finds out that like the people there are actually pretty nice and that there's a subsection of part of the town or a town over called Zinc. And that is where like it's like the heart of just racism. Yeah. More specifically because of one guy named, what the fuck's his name? Let me find it quick.
The KKK leader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas Robb. Okay. So he does some like investigative journalism, finds out that Thomas Robb is nearby in Zinc. So he literally like gets people from the town who is perceived as like racist to help him get there. Basically, like, you know how a good documentary has like an underlying meaning? It's like, don't judge a book by its cover. That was basically the fucking through line because all of these people were willing to help him get to this guy and make the story. So he meets Thomas Robb and he's like outside his fucking like rural ass like hut. And he's just like, oh, can I get an interview? He's like,
that a snot just shoot out of my nose?
The guy's like, rural ass hut. Yeah. Fucking shit camp. Whatever it was. And the guy was actually like, tomorrow, like call me and we'll set up an interview tomorrow, which I was kind of surprised about. Lo and behold, he calls him, sets up an interview. He just makes a fucking mockery of this guy because he sets up a fake Instagram account with people, Tony Hawk's brother named Mike. And then they're like, oh, Mike Hawk, like Mike Hawk.
Yeah.
He has people on this Instagram account with like fucked up names like that.
Okay.
And he's like, these people are your big supporters from the town of Clapt in England. And Clapt is like slang for just like butt ugly people. Okay. And he's like, oh, the people from Clapt love you. He's like, yeah, you're from Clapt. So the guy's basically admitting that he's just like, fuck. He looks like a troll. And he's saying all these names, which include like, I suck dick, but it's like, let's like sue something, Yeah. He gets him to say BLM, like Black Lives Matter. So the whole like big like huzzah moment was him getting the leader of the Ku Klux Klan to say Black Lives Matter, which is just like the ultimate.
And he did it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
He pulls it off. And then the guy finally picks up on being like swindled by them. He gets him to say, I love BBC. I love deep BBC, all this shit. He asks him. This. Dude, he asks him, and the fucking production, like I'm saying, the production value, he has drone shots that are like zooming in and out. He's got like a whole geographical map of like where they are. Like it's out of control. It's just it's a 2-guy team.
How long is the video?
35 minutes.
Oh, so it's like a fucking...
It's a full documentary. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely got to check it out.
And the final question where he's just fucking with him, where the guy basically is like, you got to get off my property. He's like, do you ever wear like the hoods, like the white, like fucking hoods? And he's like, we use those for cross burning ceremonies. And he's like, oh, okay, I just got to ask this. Have you ever fucked in one? And the guy just like loses his shit and tells him to leave. It was one of the best videos I've ever seen.
Yeah, I got to check it out. I feel like I haven't been watching a lot of content lately besides like my usual wheelhouse of content, like the stuff that I normally check out, but I definitely want to just start like tapping on things that are recommended that I've never seen before and just kind of like do, like you said, deep dives into some new shit. I feel like you're right. There is a lot of really, really good and cool stuff out there that I would love to sink my teeth into. Like a fucking vampire, like Dracula.
I see a lot of people copying Ryan Trahan. I know I told you about him a couple weeks ago.
You bring him up quite a bit. This guy's like super successful, right?
Well, he's just like trailblazing, like kind of trend setting. He has a couple viral videos, and he introduced like one of his main videos is like, I spent, I don't know, a couple hours in the world's most quietest room.
Yeah.
And it's just like a soundproof fucking room. I
spent 100 days in Grand Theft Auto. I spent 50 hours in darkness.
You see his thumbnail where he's wearing the orange jumpsuit?
Orange jumpsuit. Here, wait, let me go to his channel fully. Orange jumpsuit. I spent 100 days in the metaverse.
No, it should be the quietest room. I survived the world's quietest room.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. And then there's the loudest room, too.
Yep. Just type in world quietest room on in the search. And then look at like, this is the shit that I notice and like other people notice too, I guess. Or there's
everybody like mimics that.
This guy has the same fucking thumbnail with the same orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, the guy underneath Calyx,
yeah.
Right? 500K.
Yeah, 21 hours ago.
Yeah, again, this just goes into what, like, literally we've been having this conversation the last, like, 5 podcast episodes. It's seeing what works and, like, making it into your own thing. But, like, it does get to a point where it's just like, yo, this is the exact same thumbnail, just the colors are a little bit different.
Yep.
It's pretty fucking wild.
And you'll see...
what are you going to do if people start copying the fucking... the thumbnail style of like the black bar with a word over people's eyeballs? Because I haven't seen this since you started doing it.
I mean, I've seen people do like the black bars, but the words, I'm pretty sure is my thing.
You should patent that shit. I'm just saying, get that shit patented.
But you'll see it on like Airrack's channel too. It's like the orange jumpsuit with the dark gray blue tone background. Like,
does that just pop off for YouTube thumbnails for whatever reason?
A fucking apparently, dude.
Do I have to get a fucking orange jumpsuit for my Nintendo videos?
And just crank up the saturation. It's because it's the complementary color. So like the dark gray blue and the bright orange, like, yes, it's visually appealing. I think part of the reason why my Jared Leto video popped off is because you had the bright pink background contrasted with the blue. It's like cotton candy. Like it's just very visually like satisfying, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I have 2 Nintendo videos done right now. They're bagged, they're ready to go, and I got to do the thumbnails now with my editor, Slippy Boy. Shout out to Slippy.
So just put on an orange jumpsuit, bro.
I was gonna say maybe I'll just like sit in a room in an orange jumpsuit, and then just have the Pokemon title there.
I survived 24 hours playing Pokemon, and then you're gonna be in the fucking room going, oh.
It's not a horrible idea. It's in fact a quite good idea.
Yeah,
but it's crazy. So I was gonna drop Nintendo this weekend
I know.
I have the 2 videos done, but then I was like, yo, and K-Dog had this idea, which I thought was really smart. I want to have the Mario content there to start because I want people to know this is not just gonna be Pokemon from the get-go. We talked about this a little bit in the last member episode, I'm pretty sure, but like I'm gonna kind of follow what is working, but I would love to drop it with like a Pokemon video, a Mario video, and then like something else. Have like 3 separate things. Yeah. And honestly, I'm kind of in this mindset right now, and maybe you'll tell me this is not a good mindset. I kind of want your advice. I'm almost wanting to just stockpile like 5 or 6 videos just so I'm really ahead for when I launch the channel. Drop with like 3 pieces of content and then have 3 weeks already in the bag. Because I don't want to run into a situation where like a video is supposed to go up and I don't have any content. So I'm just like, while the channel's not even ready yet, I can just build this catalog and then just unleash content at my disposal. Don't do it like that. Just
not
start.
A fan. You gotta start.
All
you gotta start.
All right. I'll get my Mario video done this week, and then we'll drop next week. We'll make it happen.
You're yanking my fucking chain, dude.
Dude, I kind of love though that like people are hungry for it. They ask me, they come into streams, they say, where's Nintendo? You said it was dropping. I'm like, listen, we're cultivating some fucking heaters, my guy. Some heaters out here. It's cool, though, because I already see 2 videos in, we're already getting, like, our style, which is fucking sick. And it's an interesting editing process where this is pretty much, I want to say, like, the first time I've done this to this extent, but Slippy will send me the rough cut, and then I'll watch it back because they're only like 9 to 15 minute length videos. So I can literally say like 3:45, love what you did with this edit, maybe try this, or love this edit, add this sound effect here. And we literally like build the video together, which is fucking awesome. And I'm loving our process right now. The thumbnails are going to be tricky because thumbnails are just very stressful, but we're going to figure it out.
You got to drop the vid.
I'm going to drop the vids next week. Give me one more week.
Oh, Maron,
I need to launch with a Mario video as well. I can't just give people all the Pokemon and then just be like, oh, wait for the Mario. It's called Nintendo, Phil.
You know what you told me?
What did I tell you?
Pressure creates diamonds. Right now,
very true.
You don't have any pressure. Hey, I'll drop it whenever.
It's true.
I gotta get my Mario vid done. Yeah.
You're right. I'm living my life.
I just stockpile 13 videos? Listen, do what you got to do, but I'm hungry for it, and sooner or later, I'm gonna walk out the damn restaurant.
That's true. You know what? I got to give them an appetizer, don't I, Phil?
Yeah.
Before that fucking main course lobster bisque, baby.
Yeah, you got to see how people react, and trust me, when you release the first video, it's going to reaffirm your beliefs in your own self. Therefore, you will make better videos.
I am super fucking excited. Plus,
if you release the first video, you can look at the fucking graph, the analytics, and be like, that fucking worked, that didn't. Then on your second video, you can improve upon the first.
He's not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this guy's a YouTuber. He knows his fucking shit.
I'm not fucking wrong, dude.
You're not fucking wrong. Well, listen, here's the timeline, right? We're about to do some positive manifestation. In 6 months' time, when this new channel is thriving, and my main channel is thriving, and you've hit 1 million subs already, and we're just out to eat at fucking Carbone, having some fucking pasta with our beautiful ladies, our beautiful women.
Yeah, maybe on the sidewalk because you can't get a fucking reservation.
Yeah, listen, we're going to put it in 6 months in advance. And you know what we're going to do, Phil? We're going to say, life like this sure is great, isn't it, Phil? Oh, you betcha, Vinny. You're going to take a bite of that pasta, and things are going to be good. All right?
All right.
I'm very excited. Big things, baby.
I need your help with something, too. I need help from the viewers.
Let's hear it.
I need people who are into security. I need people who are into espionage. And I need people who are into journalism because I have a plan for something.
I got a security guy if you need.
I got to work out the logistics.
So give us like the bare bones of what it is that you want to discuss here. Give us the generalized
No, I'm getting there. All
right. Let's hear it.
I'm very comfortable here in this room, right? I can deep dive. I can do that shit.
Absolutely.
Time to put some boots on the ground. I want to go out there. I want to do some investigative journalism. I want to do some hardcore research-based guerrilla warfare type shit. Basically what I'm asking for is I need a concealed camera on my body where nobody knows that I'm recording.
On your body, like to film them?
I'm trying to infiltrate some organizations.
Where are you going? Microsoft? Where are you trying to infiltrate over here?
No. I can't say it. You know what if they watch this?
Send it to me on Discord. Type it in the chat. And I'll give a little reaction.
You like that?
That's all I'm going to say for the viewers. So is your plan to do like a type of doc where, well, clearly if you're filming people and it's hidden, you have to like blur their faces and like alter their voices, right? Because I don't think you can just film people without...
You don't have to alter their voices, I don't believe.
Really? So just the blurred face?
Yep.
Oh, you're going to make that visually look so cool. I'm ready for this.
Well, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the danger level you think?
I think anytime you do this, it's dangerous. I would definitely have like a big guy in the back, even bigger than you, just ready to fucking...
Oh, shit.
I don't know, man. It depends, like... It's hard to talk about this without context, but like, it's pushing buttons. You're going to be pushing buttons by doing this.
Okay, well, let's just talk about logistics without spoiling anything, right? Okay. This is a very rough idea.
All right.
But... I saw someone do it with Snapchat glasses. Problem is, they took the Snapchat glasses and they kicked them out eventually.
You know what you need?
Because the Snapchat glasses
are the Ray-Ban ones. That's what you need.
The Ray-Ban ones?
They're more discreet because the Snapchat glasses, the spectacles, from what I understand. And you didn't hear this from me, by the way, but they light up. They have a light up ring when you're filming. I'm pretty sure the Ray-Bans are discreet and automatically right to your phone. Right to the fucking cloud.
Oh, through the cloud.
Right to the cloud. So even if they take the fucking glasses, you got the footage. And they actually film very, very clear. I want to get a pair for myself. Can
you send me a link to these?
I think you just type in on Google, just Ray-Ban film glasses. I don't know, recording glasses. Let's see here.
Now here's the thing. Is it built into the frames or it's not the lens, right?
No, it's built into the frames. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you can definitely see the little cameras, but if you get the all black pair, they blend in pretty well. Here, I'll drop a link for you so you can check them out and describe.
My idea. I don't know. I got to work out the logistics because I'd have to try different things. But I have long hair, right? People don't know when I have AirPods in or even like my other headphones. I can hide shit like that. So I was thinking maybe if I'm able to like, I don't know, hide a fucking earpiece camera with my long hair like over it. But then like if my hair moves, you could see the fucking thing, right?
You got balls, man. I feel like I'd be so stressed out just filming someone while having a conversation. They don't even fucking know. Are you sure that's illegal? You can do that?
1,000%.
Okay. You're 1,000%. That's 10 times 100, right? I'm good at math.
Well, let's think about this. The organization I'm talking about it's a private company, no?
I don't know shit about it, to be honest with you.
Should I just tell people?
It's up to you.
No, because I feel like if I do this, here's the thing. I watched videos of kids who did it. And they got caught eventually, right? Mm-hmm. But, oh fuck, what was I going to say?
Lost your train of thought. That's what happens when your social blade is so green that you can't even fucking focus on things.
I'm so stupid.
By the way, quick question while we're talking about the YouTube stuff. Do you feel any stress that your last video was 2 weeks ago, or do you just feel like when you drop the banger, you drop the banger and everything is fine?
I dropped the banger.
Beautiful. All right, continue.
Well, I'll just answer that quickly. Like, it is stressful in the fact that like you're always going to try to outdo yourself. But at the end of the day, like I have a formula now where I'm like, either way, I'm going to make videos that I want to make that are a certain level of quality. So if it pops off, it pops off. If it's a good video, I could just say it's a good fucking video.
Absolutely.
Oh, I got it. Kids did this and their phones were taken and investigated by the people. Mm-hmm. They went through their Google search history and shit. So like I would have to prep a lot. And there's layers to this too, because the deeper you get, the bigger rabbit hole you're digging yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could definitely dig a pretty big hole.
Meaning like they literally looked up like who he was. Granted, he like was honest with who he was. Mm-hmm. So I would have to have a fake personality, fake identity.
Fred Bruscrack.
Yeah, Fred Buscrack.
That goes hard. Fred Buscrack goes hard as fuck.
Buscrack.
That could just be your undercover journal name.
Frederick Bruscrack.
It's believable.
I like that.
I've heard crazier names, to be honest with you, Phil.
Frederick Bruscrack.
Frederick Bruscrack.
That's you know those names that are like borderline like hilarious, but like you don't want to say anything about like to the person because then like you're like, oh, like I'm just making fun of you. Dude, I feel like Frederick Buscrack treads that line perfectly.
Oh, it does. It really does. You ever watch Impractical Jokers where they like have a scene where they're in a doctor's office?
McBasketball? Yeah.
Bro, Jabreak It, Jabought It I laughed when I heard that for the first time for like 10 minutes straight. That shit is so funny. Cringeous McBasketball. Cringeous McBasketball. Are you here? There are some crazy names out there. If you have a crazy name, leave a comment on this podcast episode.
Yeah,
listening on Spotify, come over to YouTube.
I want your best incognito names in the comments, and I will use it in a future video.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious. Give us fuel for Phil to use as his like unknown alias.
It's a great idea.
I already gave you my idea. Frederick Brushnack. That goes hard.
Well,
And you can
brush
say
crack.
it like, Frederick Brushnack of the fifth domain. Just make shit up. Fuck it.
I think I've talked about what we're talking about in previous episodes.
Probably.
I just don't want to like say it because then like if we include it in the title and shit, and if I eventually do this, and then I'm locked in a fucking.
It's more. I'm terrible at like keeping secrets when I'm hype up about something. But like if you think it would be better to keep everything incognito and then just drop your video, then pop off, King. You create your own destiny.
Facts.
We may be in a simulation, Phil, but you got the fucking controller. You're playing your own game.
What else happened? What else is happening?
I went to the aquarium yesterday. I was very excited about it. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to have an aquarium segment. I do.
Okay.
Aquariums are the best. You walk in and all your anxiety is left at the door, okay? Because what you do is you walk around an adventure-filled, extravagant domain of good times, cool AC, really pretty fish, and just visuals that will knock your socks off. The jellyfish exhibit, if I can call it that, your eyes get all fucked up. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit strenuous on the eyes, but you see these beautiful creatures that change color right before your very eyes. It seems like there's a fucking video playing behind the tank. Not even real fish, but they're real. I don't know if a jellyfish is even considered a fish, to be honest with you, but amazing.
I think it is.
Is it a fish? Is a jellyfish
Let's look that up.
a fish? Yeah, no, that's one of those weird things. Jellyfish is a fish, question mark? Jellyfish are not really fish, of course, because it's a fish anatomy is centered around its backbone, whereas jellyfish is dome-shaped and vertebrate. You want me to tell you how stupid I am? I thought stingrays, I thought they were electric. They're not. They're not electric at all.
So one of them is.
Not a stingray. They have like poison. That's what kills people. Not. I thought it was electricity, but when they swim around, you're like able to pet the stingrays. I'm like, well, how can we pet them if they're electric? And K-Dog was like, they're not electric. They remove their spines, and that removes the toxic part basically, and then they're just chill little slimy boys.
Stingrays have the spike that's poisonous. That's correct.
Yes.
Or venomous, sorry. Poisonous is when you ingest it.
Yes.
I think. I'm a biologist, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Stingrays are part of the ray family.
Mm-hmm.
Electric rays are electric.
So they're a type of stingray that actually does have electricity.
It's a group of rays with enlarged pectoral fins. Yes. And they are electric.
Their order of, I hate when they do these like scientific, torpendiforms, scientific words. They're known for being capable of producing an electric discharge ranging from 8 to 220 volts, depending on the species. Well, this is like, this is not the stingray that you're fucking petting at the aquarium. This is some like, you see this in the ocean, you swim the fuck away.
They might have electric rays at the aquarium. Probably not, though.
Well, you definitely can't pet. They're not like the pet part. You could probably maybe see them behind a fucking tank. I saw one that had like an Oreo print. It was like black and white, like a Dalmatian type of thing, which was really cool.
Tell me why they look so creepy from the underbelly.
Oh, all those fish that have like faces from down below, dude. They just have like eyes and
with
then
the
like
mouth,
the weird mouth. Oh, dude, they're creepy as fuck.
Yep.
Those were cool though. I really love seeing like the crabs. I know you wouldn't have loved it. I took a big
crabs, dude.
Crab photo that I want to send over to you. But dude, there was this lobster. Excuse me, that was fucking crazy. There was a lobster that was there that had 2 claws on 1 claw. So like he had a claw here, and then this claw branched off to 2 other claws.
Fuck
he was like
that.
This. Yeah,
that's my worst nightmare, bro.
Yeah, he was badass. And then there was this really cool like giant vertical screen that you could scroll and see like what fish are at which depth. Dude, the ocean is scarier than outer space. I'll say that right now.
You see any seals or sea lions?
No, they didn't have sea lions or like penguins or any of that, which was kind of a bummer. They just had like underwater specific stuff. A lot of sharks, which is crazy to me that the sharks just swim with the other fucking fish. It's pretty wild, to be honest with you. But yeah, we saw some sharks, which was really cool. And there was a cool gift shop. We bought this little adorable stingray. Very cute. Nice. We named him Fred. Fred was like, the greatest part of the trip, to be honest with you. And then after the aquarium, I finally tried poutine. I don't know if you saw on Twitter. I did a poutine review. I believe I gave it a 7.9 out of 10. It was fantastic. It was basically cheese curds, gravy, and French fries. I don't know if you've ever had poutine, but it was fucking
The cheese
delicious.
curds throw me off, dude.
Dude, I was eating it, and I was like, the consistency of these are so interesting because it's not every day that you have a fucking cheese curd, but it was very delicious. I really enjoyed it.
Does it taste like cheese?
It kind of does. You would think with the name cheese curd it would taste cheesier. You know what I mean? But it was fucking delicious. And I got a small one. It was only about like 500 calories or so. It's crazy though. You get a medium size, bro, forget it. You're fucking consuming 1K plus. Also,
something about curds, dude. I
feel like it's just the word. The word is curd sounds too much like turd.
Yeah.
And whenever you're talking about eating shit, you're not in a good position.
Yeah. I've never had poutine, but maybe I'll try it.
Though. You got to try it. I still think beaver tails are superior to the poutine, but poutine was very delicious. Another thing that I discovered on this trip to Canada, Mr. Sub. I don't know if you've ever heard of this.
So is that a sandwich shop?
Yeah, it's basically like another version of a Subway is what I would compare it to. I got a turkey club. I'm actually going to order one soon because I'm fucking hungry right now. Turkey club I got with an assortment of veggies on there. Got some fucking pickles, lettuce, tomato, onions, turkey, of course. Very crunchy, very delicious bread. I got a side of pickles. It was a pickle about this fucking thick, and they slice it into like fives. Eating pickles, having the time of my life. Got a fucking Greek salad. All of this was about like, I want to say 800, 900 cals.
I thought you were going to say dollars.
No, yeah. $900 for the fucking sub. No, but it was really fucking good, and they deliver very quickly. I was like, I got to tell you, while in Canada, probably never going to order Subway again. And I'm a big Subway guy. This was just
Subway.
Next level.
Subway, kick fucking rocks. Mr. Sub is in town.
Bro, Mr. Sub goes fucking hard. It's always fun when you find that new spot. Because, like everything in life, you can only enjoy something for so long before you're like, yeah, I kind of overdid it. Time to move on. You know, you find a new TV show, you binge it. TV's weird, actually. I never really have that problem with TV, unless you binge something repeatedly. But like a song, right? Your favorite new song. If you listen to it too much, you can kill the song.
For sure.
I feel like food is similar. If you eat the same dessert all the time, look at me with rotisserie chickens. I eat rotisserie chickens fucking 5 days a week. What do I want now? I want some turkey. I eat turkeys 5 days a week. I go back to rotisserie. Chickens. Chickens. It's fucking crazy, brushnack.
I bet. Listen here, Frederick. I've been watching some crazy fucking series.
Keep talking. I'm getting water. Keep talking. I hear you. You hear my AirPods.
Number one, I watched Pam and Tommy on Hulu. It was produced by Seth Rogen.
Oh, I know who's in that. The Winter Soldier's in that shit.
Is that Sebastian Stan?
Sebastian Stan. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he plays Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
Very cool.
I like the series. Episode 2. Yeah, it's. Do you know what it's about?
Just their relationship?
No, what happened was Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson started dating.
Okay.
Tommy Lee was renovating his house and had an electrician. Mm-hmm. They had a falling out. Tommy Lee never paid the electrician.
Okay.
The electrician left his tools there. He went back the next day to get his tools. Tommy Lee pointed a gun at him and said, "Get the fuck out of my house. You're not getting your tools, and I'm not paying you." So the electrician was owed like $20,000 from Tommy Lee, right?
Okay.
For revenge, the electrician breaks into his house, steals his safe. Inside the safe is a homemade sex tape between Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson.
Okay.
He leaks the sex tape.
And this is all a true story?
Yeah.
What the
It was the
fuck
first.
have I never heard of this?
It's the first celebrity sex tape scandal ever.
Wow.
Problem was there was no releases for it, meaning like it's illegal to distribute, but it was at the time when it was at like the genesis of the internet. So eventually it got leaked, and basically, I don't want to spoil anything, but this is all like public information. They got fucked over so hard by this.
Yeah.
And even the guy who leaked the sex tape didn't even make money off of it.
So what it just was like damage for no reason.
But what you had is like other people who capitalized off it, who were more business savvy and knew the laws and were exploiting everything. So like millions of dollars were made, but Tommy Lee, Pamela Anderson's careers were like fucked. Not fucked, but because Motley Crue sold over 100 million albums.
Yeah,
they were literally
huge.
Yeah, and but Pamela Anderson took it a lot harder than Tommy Lee did because obviously she's a woman and it's degrading, or at least she thought. But it was just a really good series. They do some stylistic shit that's kind of funny, but also kind of fucking weird. Where Tommy Lee's talking to his own dick and it's moving and shit, but
And it's Seth Rogen produced, or he directed it?
Produced it, and he's one of the main characters in it.
Oh, he's in it? Oh, I gotta watch it. I love Seth Rogen. I haven't watched a new Seth Rogen thing in a really long time.
His acting in it, I think, is really fucking good. It's a little corny, but it's the Seth Rogen flair, but it's pretty fucking professional.
Fucking love that dude's laugh. It's the most iconic thing ever, bro. I started watching a new reality show.
Oh God!
You know me, I love my reality TV. Have you ever watched Joe Millionaire?
No, but I've heard about it.
Oh my God! Okay, so here's the premise. And listen, I don't know if people are actually taking our recommendations and rolling with it, Phil. But if you want some fucking happiness, if you want to just watch some TV, eat some pizza, some popcorn, have a drink, and enjoy yourself, Joe Millionaire, I am hooked already. This is the premise. There are, let's say, 30 women when it starts, and they're told that they're on a show to find love. One guy walks out, and they're all like, yeah, woo, he's so handsome, fuck yeah. Then another guy walks out. Turns out there's two dudes, and they are both looking for love, and they have to choose. One of them is worth 10 million plus. It's interesting, though. They don't say that the other guy is broke. They're just yeah, he owns a construction company. He probably makes really good money. The other guy's name's
so
Kurt,
fucked up.
But he doesn't have 10 million plus. But the guy that has a lot of money is a cowboy, which is hilarious. He's a farmer dude. So he has he comes from a small town, and he's
got that Yellowstone
farm.
money.
So he's extremely wealthy, but you would never know he's wealthy because he never wears fancy clothes. So he doesn't even know how to do his bow tie. He doesn't know how to put in his cufflinks. So the women then are trying to figure out who's really wealthy and who's not. But it's cool because they do the eliminations of who they no longer want to spend time with and who gets off the show by voting together. So literally they have all of the girls' photos on a wall, and they're like, so what do you think right now about Carolyn? And then Kurt will be like, well, I really like Carolyn. And then they just have these discussions on who they vote together will leave the show. And right now I'm on episode 7, I believe, and there's 8 girls left. There's just something about reality TV, man, that I feel like there will always be a space for it, and I will always consume that media. I fucking love it. And then when me and Kylie were watching it, the conversation came up about Halloween costumes, and a couple of her friends were like, oh, we can do Jersey Shore, the people on Jersey Shore. I'm like, have you ever watched Jersey Shore? And she said, no. We started watching Jersey Shore, the first episode we watched yesterday. Dude, I have not watched Jersey Shore in years. What they allowed to show on TV, bro.
Yep.
It is insane. I truly cannot believe that was acceptable. What was it? It was 2009. So
it's not that long ago.
13 years ago, right? My math is so bad. 13 years ago. Bro, it's insane what that first episode has in it. And now rewatching it as an adult is interesting of a dynamic too, because when I used to watch it, I was in high school because it came out when we were in I think I was in the 10th grade, 9th grade, but rewatching that has been crazy. So Jersey Shore, Joe Millionaire, if you guys have not seen these shows, please watch these shows because they're incredible.
Pam and Tommy's on Hulu. I've been on Hulu recently. They've got some fucking heat.
Bro, I gotta tell you, I'm of the camp, man. All these streaming services have really good content. You can't go wrong. Because I remember, there used to be, not a stigma, but you'd be busting chops with your boys, and they'd be like, yeah, I use Disney Plus. And you'd be like, oh, you're a Disney kid. And you'd be like, oh, I'm on HBO Max. Oh, HBO Max? Who gives a shit about the shows there? Every
HBO
streaming
Max
service is good.
HBO Max is kind of on a different level.
It's so good.
I also watched Candy on Hulu. Have you seen that?
I've heard of Candy. What is the basic premise?
Holy shit. So this is a 5-episode miniseries based on true events that took place during the 70s in Texas about a murder and a trial about the murder. Holy fucking shit. The trial is just one episode, but it's the last episode. I'll just say that. But the cinematography in this show
Next level.
is, well, I don't know about you, but like, I guess people like certain different things. I really like when a cinematographer is kind of OCD with like very symmetrical shots, like the rule of thirds.
Yeah.
A lot of like close-ups and center shots where like the framing of everything is like really neat. I like it. I don't know why. It just like tickles my fucking
visually
fancy.
appealing, and you see like the effort behind it, and you're like, oh, that's dope. I like that.
Like every shot is like a picture almost.
Yeah.
But the cast in it is crazy. My new favorite actress is Melanie Linsky.
Okay.
I think that's her name. She was in Yellow Jackets, and she's one of the main characters in this. But basically, it's a very stylized show where you feel like you're in the 70s. Everyone has like that goofy ass wardrobe. Like the color themes are like, it's down to a science where when you think of like the 70s, what colors comes to mind? Like in terms of like homes
Yellow,
and indoor.
yellow, orange, blue.
Yeah. So it's a lot of like mahogany wood, very like natural earth tones,
Yeah.
yellow, orange, dark brown, like everything in that show just like is perfect for that time period. And basically it's about so in Texas, obviously it's very like religious, and especially years ago. I mean, the 70s was 50 years ago. Very religious.
That's crazy.
The women are sort of like repressed in terms of like sexuality. Like everyone is expected to be like monogamous, and you know, that's not the fucking case. What happens in the show? Like it's about affairs, murder, and like infidelity between marriages. It's crazy.
5 episodes.
Yep.
Dude, I always wonder too, like
Justin Timberlake's in it.
I love Justin Timberlake. Certain shows are nice when they're short, but then you kind of like have that feeling of fuck, I wanted more, you know?
Well, the beauty of this is like,
is it open-ended? Could it come back, or is it a self-contained thing?
it's just a story. So like there's a beginning, middle, and end, which is like the beauty of it. Like there's a conclusion because it's based off real events. Like whatever happened. So the way they depicted it, it's just 5 episodes and it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Biel's the main character.
Jessica Biel's super fucking talented too.
Isn't she married to Justin Timberlake?
She might be. Justin Timberlake, Jessica Biel. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Are they like a love interest in the show?
No, he's a cop and she's the main, I'm not going to say protagonist or antagonist, but.
Wait, are they married?
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, they have kids.
Yep, they got married October 19th, 2012. And they're still married to this day. But yeah, dude, I wonder if... I know everyone right now is on this, like, boo Netflix...
I don't see it,
train.
bro. I'm not... I don't like, see the hate for Netflix.
Well, here's the thing, right? Well, I feel like I see it a lot on my Twitter right now as far as, like...
No, I see it. But personally, I'm not like...
Well, that's where I was getting with it, right? Like, what I think is happening is all these other players came into the mix, and people are just, like, having fun hating on the guy that started it all. But, like, put some respect on Netflix's name. Like, there would be no HBO Max, Hulu, Disney Plus without Netflix, you know?
Right.
But I just feel like this competition is, like, starting to get to Netflix a little bit because... There's a lot of bro, even Peacock has fucking bangers.
Yeah, I know.
Like a lot of these streaming services and even if a streaming service has this is the crazy thing about this. Even if a streaming service has one series that you feel is worth that $15 a month or whatever it is, monetarily it does make sense because if you used to go like buy a movie, just a movie, what would it cost you? It was probably more than $15, I feel like, if you would go to, like, Blockbuster or something.
No, if you're renting you could rent a bunch of movies for, like, $15, but to buy a movie was probably, like, around... I remember, like, when Blu-ray came out, it was, like, $40 to $60, but
yeah,
DVDs,
the thing is, like, we had to buy Joe Millionaire, like, the whole season, and the season cost $20. So if a streaming service has your favorite thing that you want to watch, and it's, like, $12 a month, you're already making... good on your like investment, you know, you're chilling.
I mean,
it's a very affordable model, the subscription
I think you have a good argument, but the problem is when there's so many different streaming services, people have to split up. Like, $12 a month times like 6 different streaming services is like fucking. But then like I don't even have cable TV, so it's like.
Yeah, I just talked to my dad about this. He called me. He's like, "Do you think I even need cable at the house anymore?" I'm like, honestly, no. Like, I would just buy an Apple TV, get your favorite streaming services. Even YouTube TV, we've been looking into, is pretty sick.
Well, YouTube TV offers like actual television networks, I'm pretty sure.
You know what is a good strat, it's not really a strat, I'm sure everybody does this, but what I've been doing is like, I keep Disney Plus and HBO Max. Shit, I keep Netflix too, actually. What I do usually is like, with Hulu specifically, I'll have Hulu for the month we're watching something, then I'll cancel it. And then if we ever want to watch something else on Hulu, I'll re-up, but I don't feel the need to have Hulu as like a constant driver. Whereas HBO Max,
you just got to keep it in the rotation.
You got to keep it in the rotation. You got to keep it fucking going. Let us know in the comments though. What is your favorite streaming service? I think people are
pissed at Netflix because they're increasing their prices like a lot, and they're not increasing their value as like a streaming services in terms of like the content that they're making with the price. Like if they were making like absolute banger content. Because there is a lot of shit on Netflix.
There's also a lot of amazing stuff, though. You know what I mean? Like, there's great shit on there.
I think so, but they're also adding ads, right?
I think that's coming by the end of the year. I think I saw something about that. HBO Max for Peacemaker alone is fucking worth it, by the way. If you guys have ever not seen Peacemaker yet, please watch it. It's so fucking good.
HBO Max is kind of... I think they're regarded as like has the best content bang for buck value. But
it's very good.
But other streaming services are getting so competitive.
Yeah, no, it's a dog eat dog world out there, Phil. What I'm waiting for though is a service which might exist already, but a service that you can pay to then get an account for each one that is cheaper than doing all on their own.
Bundling.
You know that like a bundle package would be sick, where you get literally like Peacock, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Netflix, all of that for like $100 for, I don't know, a couple months or whatever, the year. I think Disney
I'm pretty
Plus
sure
for the year is like 100 something.
That would require somebody to like buy up the companies.
It's fucking crazy, but that would be sick though. And you have one account, one password, easy.
Yeah, just give me the fucking bank, or maybe you pay like $2.99 a month. Where this, I don't know how they would do this in terms of
$2.99 or $2.99.
No, $2.99.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there, cheap. I don't know how they would do this with the API, but basically they're not affiliated with any of these companies, but they act as the middleman where it saves your passwords and the entire library of all your different streaming services is in one place.
I don't think we should be talking about this publicly. I think we should do this. I think we should make a multi-billion-dollar idea over here.
Is that stupid or is that gigabrain?
We'll call it rotation.
Yeah, it's rotation.
Or anti-rotation, because you won't need to rotate when you use our service.
It's just a library for all your, like, because, you got to change the fucking app. So you search a TV show, it's on Showtime Premium. It's like, what? You need one place for everything.
I swear by Apple TV. It's just so fucking simple. Oh, you want to watch a Disney thing? You click the fucking Disney tab. You want to watch something on HBO? You click HBO. And then you're logged in automatically, and you fucking watch all your shit, which is awesome.
That gets into a conversation about UI, user interface.
Yep.
I was talking to one of my friends who is a programmer, and he's like really pissed. And I think a lot of programmers feel this way too. And it falls into like just design in general, where every single company and business is trying to streamline everything and make it flat and two-dimensional. Like, have you ever seen the old logos versus the new logos?
Yeah, it's definitely a more simplistic look.
But sure. To what point where is it just like so boring and dull to look at? You know what I mean?
I'm very interested to see what the next iOS looks like, because I feel like it's looked very similar for like the last 5 fucking years. I'm waiting for like a complete overhaul. I feel like a lot of companies do follow what Apple does as far as from a design perspective. So I feel like they'll be the leaders in the new age of like design, and then people will follow that. But I'm also an Apple sheep, according to the comments, so I can't really comment over here.
You know what I mean though? Have you ever seen like all the internet logos
I get what
together?
you're saying. I mean, look at the Instagram logo, right? When it started in fucking whatever it was, 2011, it was literally like this really cool like Polaroid camera. It was brown. It had like the rainbow at the top, which was sick. Now it's just like a fucking orange and blue color scheme with like the little white logo. Very 2D.
Burger King, UPS. Well, no, UPS looks cool. Warner Bros. Like they're just going to like they're regressing in fucking coolness.
Did you see the new Staples logo and like they had this announcement on like how hype it was or whatever?
Let me see it.
I feel like the old Staples logo was way better, honestly.
Just a fucking staple?
Yeah, they're streamlining, baby.
No, the old logo's way better, dude.
I still think the Meta logo is fucking terrible. And I love the name. Like, Meta sounds cool, but, like...
Meta.
This, like, infinity logo that's, like, awkwardly, like...
shaped as an M.
It's supposed to be an M, but it doesn't look like an M. It looks like a deformed pretzel. Like, I don't think it looks visually appealing. The best fucking logo was AIM, bro. AOL Instant Messenger, that little yellow guy that was running.
Yep.
You're not getting anything better
logo.
than that. You're not getting anything better than that.
No, you're not.
Which, I don't really get it. I think the whole thing was when AOL would be loading, the little yellow guy would be running, if I'm remembering correctly, because AOL was like right around when I was like first starting to use computers.
Right.
Because yeah, I'm pretty sure he would run while it was, because loading times back then were like, absurd.
Apparently they used it because they were moving very quickly at the time. Business was good, so they're like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just put this runner. I
wonder, like, the CEO of AOL, like, is he chilling in, like, Bermuda right now on a fucking yacht? And also, I didn't even remember this. I can't remember if I talked to you about it or if I talked to Kylie about it. You know Elon Musk owns PayPal as well?
I know he founded it. I don't think he owns it now.
I'm pretty sure he still owns it. Does Elon still own PayPal?
Nope.
Oh, no more. Yes, you're right. So he must have founded it or he had invested in it at some point.
With a small loan from his father who owns a diamond mine in South Africa.
He has owned PayPal, SpaceX, DeepMind Technologies, Tesla Motors. Oh, that's another thing, little thing to cap off the episode with. Not a little thing, a big thing. Apparently, the Twitter deal might be on hold. He might not go through with it.
I can see that. He's a fucking dick, dude. He's literally garbage.
I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with that. So I'll be on Twitter waiting for news about the Twitter
Daddy
deal.
Elon, give me my tendies.
Chicken tendies?
The thing on Wall Street Bets was that like Tesla stock was going to the fucking moon, and then everyone was gonna get their tendies, which means just like money.
I would rather tendies in the form of a chicken tender. I just love chicken tenders.
Well, that's where it stems from.
I'm gonna order some fucking Uber Eats right now. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Mr. Sub, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of The Pod. We hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, we're recording this the day of, so let us know if you guys enjoyed it. We appreciate you. Members will be back on Wednesday, of course, with member-exclusive content, $4.99 a month. You literally get access to over a year of content that you've never seen before. Is it worth it, Phil? Fuck yeah, it is. Any final words?
Absolutely. Say hello to your grandmother for me.
Great episode. We love you guys. Leave some comments down below of what you guys want us to discuss in next week's episode. If there's anything in particular you guys want us to cover, that helps us out a ton. We love you. We'll see you next time. Peace.